Good morning, good afternoon, good day. It's a beautiful day right here where I am. It's so hot. It's so hot. I don't know where you are, what's happening, but you are here with us on Clevenard TV in diaspora. Today is a great day. Today is a beautiful day. We are having I think I should say the queen. Let me not say phenomenal woman. The queen of drum herself, and her name is Aralola Olamuyiwa. Olamuyiwa. Pardon me if I'm saying it wrongly, but I know that you'll say it right once I greet you just now. How are you, ma'am?
I'm doing very well. Thank you so much for the beautiful introduction, and you got it right.
Queen of Drum herself. Wow. So now I'm also having my co-host, Helen Likhotwani. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you, Bongi? And hi, Aura, the Queen of Drum. How are you?
How are
I'm
you?
quite great. We are good. Yeah. Yes, I'm also great. I'm also good. And we are here on Clevenard TV in diaspora. And this is a great day. We are going to be talking to the Queen herself. And she'll tell us a lot about herself. She'll tell us a lot about her journey in music and the drum music, which is something very, very unique. From a woman, especially here in Africa. But I know that in other places of Africa, there are women like her. But she's the queen, as you heard. She's the queen, and we'll hear why is she the queen. Because some people are wondering why the queen. I mean, there are other ladies, there are other women. She will tell us because she quite have an experience. She quite has an experience, so she'll tell us a lot. And right now, we just want to say, how are you? And I know that you already greet us, but the first thing first. We just want to know, who is Aralola?
Thank you so much for your question, and thank you for having me on here once again. Aralola is the first female talking drummer. Now, the talking drum is associated with people of Yoruba descent in West Africa, Nigeria. The talking drum was a means of communication before it became a musical instrument. Just like you have your post office, now emails, and all of that. It was used as
Yeah.
a communication from region to region to announce war, to announce good tidings,
Oh,
etc. Yes. But it was the sole preserve of men for centuries until, now. Then um, it became a musical instrument, and
okay.
it became a musical instrument. Now, story has it that the very first Anyagalu, which is the deity of the talking drum, was female, as told to me by His Imperial Majesty the Oni of Ife. And no female has come out for centuries until I came out, which is
Wow.
I'm referred to as the queen.
Oh,
Now, no female plays the talking drum, has played it for centuries until I broke this major traditional jinx over 20 years ago. But
wow.
after, yes, now we have a lot of female, drummers, and I am the mother of them all. So now you can understand why they refer to me as the queen of drum. So I started playing the talking drum and other drums. I played numerous drums, at least good, very good, about 7. And I started playing at the age of 5.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've been on the stage for quite some time and
Wow.
giving me so much joy to project, to promote my culture through the drum culture. Thank you.
But then if I were to ask, and I need to ask it right now, this question, do you have it right there with you? Maybe if you can just play a bit for us, for a few seconds though.
Yes, I have one of my drums here.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Good. I hope it can talk.
Wow. Wow. Wow, that was great. That was wonderful. Helen, what do you think about that?
Wow, that's absolutely amazing. It's my very first time sing this kind of a musical instrument, and it just shows that like Africa is so huge, it's so vast. Like we have a lot actually to learn musically in Africa. There's a lot of things that we can learn from you as Ara, like from Nigeria. And I'm in awe. I'm like, wow, I'm seeing this for the very first time. And I love the sound, though it's not that clear. But I know for sure that we have links where we can follow you and be able to learn more about the talking drum. And the lady herself, the queen of the talking drum. So I love that. Actually, what I also would love to know is, do you have a point whereby maybe you are on a stage with other musical instruments, or is it always only you doing your thing as the queen of the talking drum? Like how do you function? Are you able to function within other musical instruments with other musicians, or how do you work?
Absolutely. I have a band that comprises of all the instrument, the set drum, the keyboard, the bass guitar, the lead guitar, the djembe, the conga drums, and other percussions. So I function within a band, a natural full band that produces
Oh,
good music. And I've performed on different stages, to opera, to classical, introducing the talking drum is a new innovation. Introducing the talking drum to different genres of music, so I can perform as long as it's music to my ears. I can play the talking drum.
oh wow, that's
Wow,
amazing.
then about the musician, like the vocal musician, have you performed with them as well?
Oh yes, definitely. I've performed with lots of people. Let me start with from Nigeria. I've performed alongside and with Two Face Idibia, Two Baba, Tiwa Savage, Davido, Kiss Daniel, Femi Kuti, Sheun Kuti, Wizkid, Burna Boy. We've shared the same stage, Angelique Kidjo, the late Brenda Fassie, Wyclef Jean, and of course, the legendary Stevie Wonder. I performed on his album, the If Your Love Cannot Be Moved. I featured on the 2 tracks in the album with him in LA. So, and I've performed with a choir, So anywhere you find good music, introducing the talking drum to it is always unique. Now, I have my own genre of music that I call the gong drum. The talking drum is gong. We call it gong or apala in Yoruba. So I call it the gong fusion. I could play to reggae, to any genre, as long as it's music to my ear, like I said earlier on. So it's a very unique and beautiful musical instrument that the entire world needs to know about.
Wow, indeed. No, I'm actually learning myself. I don't know, Helen, what do you think about that? Like I'm definitely learning as a musician myself. So it's kind of like interesting, and I'm thinking Helen will also attest because she's also a musician. I don't know what she thinks about.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Actually, I will brush with her.
Wow,
So
that's
yeah, I'm like really one day I would love to feature you on one of my songs. I
yeah.
believe God
I'd
will
love
make a way.
that.
So I
Absolutely.
wanted to ask, do you have any recorded music where maybe we can go and buy and listen, or on online digital platforms on YouTube? Is there where we can be able to listen to your music? Because it's very quite interesting actually. One will really want to listen or even
Listen.
learn more.
Yeah.
Yes. Definitely, you can on Apple, on iTunes. My music is there, Aralola. You can download my music, but I will tell you the magic. Just like
Wow.
my manager would say, the magic is seeing Ara live on stage. You can
Yeah.
never ever capture my entire essence in a recording in a
Wow.
studio. Needs to sing on stage with my
Watch.
different dances, with my vocals, with my band. You will fall in love with where I come from.
Yeah, definitely. live music, it brings live, like it just there's just a different feel, a different energy
Yeah, true.
from looking or listening to something. Yeah.
It's
So
so great.
please. Yes.
Yeah, well, let's just go to a short break as we continue with your journey in music, and we also want to know more. We're going to ask you a lot of questions, especially questions about other instruments that you can play. Maybe if you can also let us in. But right now, it's time for us to go to the short break, and you are still with us, Clevenard TV in Diaspora, and we have a very great woman, and her name is Aralola. Let's go to a short break. We'll be right back.
Clevenard in Diaspora Television is an internet online TV service. What sets us apart is a unique combination of hit African content, first and exclusive international free movies, series, musics, news, events, documentaries, tourism, teleshopping shows, youth TV programs, and live interviews. Clevenard Diaspora Television is available throughout sub-Saharan Africa and to the diaspora markets worldwide. Take your entertainment with you wherever you go. Watch on your smartphone, tablet, laptop, smart TV, depending on your device. Watch free movies with Clevenard Movies Television. Stop searching for free movies websites and watch Clevenard Movies Television. Watch your favorite African shows anywhere at any time. Don't forget to check out our top 5 TV channels created to get you informed. TV1, Clevenard in Diaspora Television. TV2, Clevenard Youth Television. TV3, Clevenard Movies Television. TV4, Clevenard Teleshopping Television. TV5, Clevenard Tourism Television. To start watching, sign up at www.clevenard.com and follow the easy steps. Once you're done, log into the Clevenard website or app on your device, click on any one of our 5 TV channels, and hit play. We will be very satisfied and happy to welcome you to our team as one of our new business partners. Contact info@clevenard.com +34 631 279811. Website www.clevenard.com.
Welcome back, welcome back. We are Clevenard TV in Diaspora. Yes, we are back from the break. We are still with Aralola, which is Ara, our musician, our queen, the queen of drum herself. She's right here with us, and we want to ask her another question as we are back. Aralola, we need you to tell us, do you have other instruments that you're playing, or did you just learn the talking drum only?
Okay, now I do have other percussions that I play. I play the yailu, which is the mother drum, the mother talking drum, the big one. I play the bata. I play omele bata. I play yabata. I play the djembe. So I'm a percussionist to the core and a dancer. So I play strictly percussions.
So strictly is
That's
tradition.
why strictly.
Tradition. Yeah. So you don't have your violin, you don't have your guitar, you don't have your drum, like the normal drum?
I left that for my band. My band played the violin, the set drums, the keyboard, bass, the saxophone, the horns family, and all of that when we need to, yes. But I major in my percussions.
Yeah, I definitely know that Helen would also want to know what else maybe do you do. I don't know if she has a question. And my co is right there.
Well, yeah, I think my question will be, as a queen or as a female playing a talking drum, do you ever get challenged by other males to say, how did you choose this and why did you do you ever get that thing to like people, your co-musicians saying, why did you choose this and why didn't you choose something that is maybe lady or female orientated kind of a thing?
Yeah, thank you for the question. And when I started out, like there were no females. So at the time, they didn't want to teach me. So what I did was I understudied the band and I asked them how many tones the talking drum had. So I bought me CDs and works of artists that I listened.
We've lost her right there. We've lost her. I think we've lost her.
To grow
Oh no.
Yeah, we'll just
Okay.
wait. Maybe she'll be back. I think she's coming through. Okay, Ara, we've lost you a bit right there, but you were still continuing. You were saying?
Okay, so thank you. Sorry about that. So I was saying, so I taught myself to play self-taught. But what I always say to people, when people ask me why the talking drum, Professor Wole Soyinka asked me the same question years ago. And he said to me, why the talking drum? And I said, the talking drum chose me. So the talking drum made it easy for me to learn it and get traumatized with it. I used to be afraid because being the very first female, a lot of I was scared of everything I was told, like I would not be able to have a child. My soup would not be delicious. You know, I was told that I would have to my some parts of my feminine features might not grow properly. But I can tell you today, I'm a mother. I have a 14-year-old son, and I can tell you I cook very well. My meals are very delicious. so so when I come to Spain, I'll make sure to cook for you, so you can taste my food and tell me, indeed, Ara, your food is very sweet. So those were the things, and once I was able to overcome my fears, those were the major challenges. I tell you, they accepted me wholeheartedly, which also speaks volume about the fact that our culture is also evolving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. I guess everywhere we have the myths. When they say that's just a myth, that's exactly what you've experienced. It was just a myth of people trying to scare you to say,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
this is,
exactly.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
male oriented. How can you, being a female? But thank you for your braveness and being a fearless woman that you are.
Yeah. No, that was great. No, they just wanted you not to play it. They just wanted you not to play it. They were scaring you off and they wanted you not to even try it. For you to think
yeah.
that, "No, I want to be a mother."
I know. And I tell you one thing this has done for a lot of the girls here, the girl child, it has empowered them mentally. It has empowered them to move up, not to look down on themselves, not to look beyond gender, to say that your gender is no barrier to achieve
Yeah.
anything whatsoever in life. So for me, it's beyond just being the very first female talking drummer or being the queen of drums. Is for me is the fact that that singular act has been able to liberate a lot of the girl child, their mindset, and even women, and say, if Ara could do this, then I can do it. Nothing can stop me. I am unstoppable. So for me, it's beyond just playing the drum or the music. It's also about that for me.
But
Wow, you're such a great inspiration. Wow.
Thank
indeed. So I just want to know, Aralola, do you have anyone you're teaching right now? Like maybe a few girls, maybe mentees?
a whole lot of them. We had our first female drummers festival. I organized it last year. I had actually wanted it to be World Female Drummers Festival, but COVID happened to all of us, so I had to lay low for a while. Last year, I experimented with it. I brought in female drummers from around Nigeria. We had as young as a 5-year-old, who she clocked 6 years in this month in January, who are picked up the art of traditional drumming, and we had a competition. So this year, I'm looking at having the world female drummers, where we have female percussionists from different parts of the world, from Asia, from Africa, from Europe, from South America, and etc., etc. So a whole lot of them, and like I said, I am the role model for all of them, and I am the mother of them all. So it's a great honor, it's a great privilege for me to act in that capacity.
Wow. Yes.
So, yeah, I would love to ask, like, how important it is for you to share your tradition of the talking drum to the world, especially like across or outside of your country, like outside of you being in Nigeria. Like, how important is it? Like, how do you feel if you have to go and play it maybe in South Africa, or you have to go to Europe, you have to go to England? Like, what is it that you can tell us about that? as you climb that stage?
Okay, for me, what is very important, like there's a saying in Yoruba that in my local dialect, right? The talking drum only goes um, to happy places. Anywhere you hear the drum brings joy. I want to take the joy. The world needs happiness. The world needs.
Yeah.
So I want to take this happiness. I want it to flow from my hands and the hands of all drummers to the entire world. So I look forward to not just promoting and projecting my culture, teaching the people my culture, because there's no way I'll teach you how to play the talking drum that you would not learn my language, Yoruba language. Now,
Yeah.
learning the Yoruba language, the proverbs that I speak with my drum or the song that I sing, there is a morale to the proverbs. There is something, there is a message that you need to learn. For instance, when we say, Bowoluni kò lè pani, igi tí a fẹ̀yìntì, tí ò gbéni dúró, Bowoluni kò lè pani. What that is saying, what that means is that the tree that you when you rest on cannot sustain or support you. If it falls on you, it cannot kill you. Now, when I say that with my drum, you need to see the dances, the joy of saying, listen, that situation you are in is not going to kill you. It's going to make you not kill you. You're just being prepared for a greater task in life or greater heights in life. So for me, taking my drum to the world stage, performing all over Europe and everywhere in the world, it's not just about the music. It's about spreading happiness. We all need happiness. I'm sure you need happiness.
Wow, great, great. We are so excited. We are in South Africa, us, and we just want to know which country would you like to start with? Maybe in your tour, as you are going to tour or wishing to tour soon or one day.
Okay. I like to tour Europe.
Okay.
Yes, I like to tour. I've played in Paris like 4 times at the UNESCO. I've played in Marseille, and I think I've played in Amsterdam, but I want to tour Europe back to back. Definitely, I want to go to Kenya.
Wow.
I love the culture in Kenya. I definitely want to go to South Africa. I have never been to South Africa. Definitely, wow. I have been to China. I have performed in China. I have performed in Jamaica. I have performed in India. I have performed in Canada. And I want to go to Ethiopia.
Whoa.
Go to Egypt. Yeah. So Europe, I've performed a lot in America. So for me, America can rest. But I want to take up Europe and other parts of Africa.
Okay. I see. So yeah, so what since you've been saying now, like, would you like to maybe, as you're going to tour, would you like to sing with the vocals, like vocal artists maybe? If when you get wherever, would you select maybe vocal artists that you would like to sing with, or you want to be alone as you are, with your drum?
Oh no, definitely in my tour, I would tour with my band. Okay. I have a band, yes. So I will tour with my band because my music is robust. It's not me playing the talking drum in isolation. I will do the talking drum alone when I'm teaching. I'm doing the folk songs, the folklores, and I'm teaching the children story time. So I can use the talking drum to talk to them. Or when I'm teaching classes, like people want to learn how to play the talking drum, my talking drum workshops, I do workshops as well for adults and for children. So I can do that. But when I want that happiness, I want you on your feet, I want you to dance, I want you to survive the energy coming all the way from
yes.
I perform with my band. I perform with my band.
That's where the feeling is.
But I would love to know, Aralola, do you have any musicians that you have featured maybe on your recorded music? Like, do you have any artists that you'd say, I featured this artist, be it an instrumentalist or a vocalist?
Okay, I featured Two-Face Idibia. I'm sure you know You Are My African Queen.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Dreams, yeah. I featured him a few years back on one
Wow.
of the tracks. Yeah, I did. And I've featured other percussionists. They're not really known, right?
Okay.
Because every percussionist want to work with me, and I give the platform the opportunity to work with them. You know,
Mm.
and I was featured by Stevie Wonder. I didn't feature him. He featured me on his album. Stevie Wonder, yes. I
Nice.
have recording with the human beatbox Doggy Fresh in New York,
Mm.
and but so far so good. I've also performed with different artists. And like I said, I represented my country, Nigeria, at the UNESCO headquarters in Paris, about on 4 different occasions. And it was, Avi, we had over 60 musicians from different countries on one stage performing with our different instruments.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a great one. It's a great one. And I think we have to go to another short break. And we'll be right back as you are still continuing and we are closer to conclusion. Maybe you'll tell us other things that you've been doing apart from music now. So we are coming to that where we want to know you as a person, as a mother, and other things that you've done so far. So let's just go to a short break and we'll be back with Aralola. We are Clevenard TV in Diaspora. We'll be right back.
In the 21st century's technological advancement, we all seek opportunities to move and network with the emerging space. Introducing Clevenard blog and event posting. Do you think you have some interesting materials, good content, articles, and stories? Then feel free to publish them on Clevenard blog and events page, just as team of our writers are doing presently. By blogging on Clevenard's blogs and events, you benefit from our reach and network. There are constant stream of people visiting our social platform, and we have figured out just how to distribute our contents. This means you can basically skip the line and get access to a big audience from day one. Furthermore, we can help you get in touch with important people for projects with possibilities of translating your content into other languages and republishing them on Clevenard. This helps preserve and protect your content from getting lost. What's more, you also get to be part of our team with access to our network and lots of exclusives, behind the scenes information. And of course, you get full credit for everything you do, which brings you popularity and make extra income. Sign up now on clevenard.com and start blogging to your advantage. Please see the tutorial video on how to blog or post events on Clevenard Blogs and Events. For more information, contact info@clevenard.com +34 631 279811. Website www.clevenard.com. Clevenard, your blogs, your identity.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, it's so exciting. It's so interesting. We are having the queen of drum herself, and her name is Aralola. Aralola, you know what? It's so great to have you here. And I know people are excited to be hearing something so unique that you're doing. So they are really excited, as I am as well. But then right now, we just want to find out a few things about yourself as a person, apart from music or apart from being a musician. So I know that my host has something to ask you right now about yourself, maybe that she's actually interested to know. Helen Lukotwane, Helen?
Yes, yes. Like myself, I'm a mother myself and a musician. So I would just love to know, Aralola, how do you get to balance your music and I mean your yourself as being a mother? Like how do you allocate time to spend with your child and when you have busy schedules on the other side with the chores and all that?
Well, thank you so much. First and foremost, it's a blessing to be a mother. I look forward to motherhood for a long time. Unfortunately, my marriage didn't work, and it crashed 11 years ago. So I've been parenting as a single mom for 11 years with my son. I had the support system in my family. My parents are, but they're both late now. My mom passed on a year ago. My dad passed on 10 years ago. I had the support of my mom my dad and my siblings, of course, my sisters in love. I don't call them sister in law, I call them sisters in love, So over the years, if I had to travel, my son would stay with my parents. But until my mom passed a year ago, he would go over to a place or he would go to the hostel. He's 14 years old now. He's a big man. So um yeah. So now with the tour, his school is so flexible. His school allows pay as you go for the hostel, so he doesn't have to go from the beginning of the term. So we have a
Oh,
great bond. He's home
Wow.
with me. I have to travel, then he goes to the hostel. And thank God for technology. I can call him, I can do everything. So we are always together. I spend quality time with him. I mean, he's grown up to be such a fine young man. He does cooking for me when I'm tired. Like, mommy, don't come to the kitchen. What do you want to eat? I'll make
Ah,
anything. And he's such a gentleman. So
that's
I'm
so
blessed,
great.
truly.
That's so
wow.
great. And then other things that you do besides music, maybe in business or something, or maybe something that you do with your hands, or we are women of many talents. I could imagine you as well there.
Thank you. So I have a charity organization. One of the projects I'm working on right now is called Inspire Me, but I call it Eco Inspire Me because we started with Lagos State. What am I doing with this? We're taking off what we call area boys and girls, that people like to call it miscreants of the streets. But I look at them as street kings and street queens who have potentials but did not have the opportunity or the platform to excel. So what I did was I got approval from the state to work up with this guy. So we've been able to work with quite an appreciable number. Just 3 days ago, we had one of the girls had a baby. So we're having a naming ceremony on Tuesday. So we're empowering them, giving them job opportunities. We're picking them off the streets, those with potentials and who are really serious about making something out of life. So we give with some of them have learned one trade or the other or one skill or the other, but have no support to buy equipment. We buy for them. Some of them want to learn. We put them where they will learn fashion, that is tailoring, bakery, any skills that they're interested in. We'll support them. So we're working on the what's it called, the reality TV show for that, discovering the different talents on the streets. So that's what I mean. So I work with them day in, day out. Sometimes it's dangerous because a lot is involved. But this is my passion. Seeing them on
Mm.
the street and saying, "Hey, Ara, I want to be this." I get a lot of messages. My phone buzzes all the time because they know that I genuinely care for them. I love them, and we mentor them. So that's what I'm doing right now. Eco Inspire Me.
Wow, you know what, Aralola, I know that people are inspired out there. Like, I just want you to say the last words of encouragement or inspiring words to the people, furthermore, for them to actually be more inspired from what they've been hearing. But now we need you to just tell us the last words maybe that will encourage us more.
I would like to say to everybody that put God first in anything you do. God, everything. Believe in yourself. You have a destiny. You were put in this world for a purpose. Do not never let anyone put you down or make you think less of yourself. You have that talent. If you can dream it, you can achieve it.
Oh, yes.
Not
Yeah.
possible with those who believe in God, because God is
Mm.
everything. And that is all I have. And that is what has brought me this far, having a very wonderful relationship with God. Thank you.
Well, it's a great one. Obviously, God's first. God first. In everything we do, it's all about God. And we wouldn't be where we are if it wasn't God. Obviously, we have to always put Him first in everything we do. We always have to call on Him whenever we feel like a burden or we feel like we need someone to talk to. He needs to be the first one that we go to, and we must always dwell in Him so that it will be easy for Him to also dwell in us.
Yes.
So
Amen.
I just want you also, my co-host Helen Lekotwano, to say the last words, maybe to the people out there, and also to Aralola herself.
Well, I would love to appreciate you, lady, for accepting this invite. And I am inspired. I'm really inspired. I've been breaking my legs saying I want to open a foundation because I'm a village girl. So now I'm encouraged and I'm energized, and I'm gonna do it for other kids, because when you defy the odds and there are other kids that are coming behind you, they're looking up to you. They're like,
Yeah.
can you help us with this and that? So I am really, from today onwards, I'm really going to do that and help other kids with the little that God has blessed me with. And thank you so much. I really appreciate you, and looking forward to more communications and relationships. And musically, yeah, I believe I'll be flying to Nigeria soon.
So welcome.
Wow. Wow.
Thank
Wow, we are so honored. We really are so honored to be having you here. And I know that even other people out there, they are very, very honored and also encouraged as well by everything, by hearing your stories. And we are saying as Clevenard TV in diaspora, don't stop what you're doing, and all the best in everything that you do. And may you be blessed always in everything you do. May your hands turn things to gold. Whatever you touch, may you turn to gold, and may God bless you further and further and further more. And us as Clevenard TV right now, we are saying we'll see you soon, and we'll be right back soon with you. And we are Clevenard TV. You know us. We are created to bring Africans together, and we just did that now. We bring Africans together, and we also appreciate the achievement. We also appreciate everything, and that is anything that they do. And we are saying, big up and do it more, and be the best at what you do. Goodbye from us. It's a goodbye. We'll see you soon. Clevenard TV in diaspora.